Hey Flosstube, what's going on? It's been a long time, yet again, but I'm back. This is Crystal, and here today for another video because guess what? I'm off today. And by off today, I mean I'm home alone. It's one of those holidays today where, because I work for the federal government, I get a day off. But my kid has to go to school and my husband has to go to work. I'm home alone all day. I'm very excited. So I plan to pretty much like Netflix and chill and stitch all day. But I actually had some time. I said, you know what? I should really do a video. So that's what I'm going to do. It's early in the morning today. I was trying to get up early, get the kid on the bus, but I still have the whole day ahead of me, so I'm excited. It, per my usual, has been a few months. I'm sorry, there's a weird reflection on my glasses. Sorry, I wear glasses because I can't see without them. So, I think May-ish was my last update. You know, that's par for the course for me. You guys, I get a video in when I'm able to. So, so a lot of catching up. I'm going to try to hit the highlights and go from there. Yeah, I'm going to just jump right into it also because did I mention I had a day to myself today? Yeah, so let's do it. I've got some finishes. Let's roll. I'm telling you, I'll jump right into it. All right, I finally finished this thing. Frosted Pumpkin Autumn Sampler. We're working on this for years. Not straight, but started this, I mean, a couple years ago. This is one of my older whips. 2015, I think I started this, so finally got this one done, and it's so cute. I really love it. Look at this. Caramel apple. Dorbs, look at that. Acorn, get out of here. Too cute. So very excited to have this one finished finally. It's cute. And once you get going on stuff, I don't know. Once you get going on things, you know, it's funny how they actually, you know, you finish them and you're like, why didn't I ever stitch on this before in the 3 years or whatever, 2 or 3 years since I started it? I don't know, but whatever. That was a year of whips finish. I have now finished, I believe it's 10 of my year of whips. Super exciting. That's really lovely. This is going to be, I'm going to be all over the place, and I do apologize for that because I literally have just piles of things here. Very scant notes. Again, trying to get the highlights. Things I was trying to like rush and try to remember what in the world has been going on the past few months. So here we go. If y'all remember, I was working on this Year of Celebrations pieces. They were in Cross Stitch and Needlework magazines. I think the year was 2014. I should have remembered that. I apologize, but I finally finished up the whole series, so I'll flash them all to you real quick. We've got January, February, the little chocolates, March, April, May, which is really pretty, I think. June, just a cute little sandcastle. July. August. Love the sunflower in the corner. September was what I started with, so you've seen some of these already, but October. This one's funny to me because it's a little, like, pilgrim legs. December. So they're about all the same size. Most of them are stitched on this 18 count little scrap pieces that I had. So yeah, these are all by, I think it was Hands On Designs, and again, like I said, they were in the Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine, I think for the year of 2014. I will verify that. And if it's different, I'll put the difference in the description. Pod only. All right, I finished my stitch along. I know a lot of folks were working on this summer. It was a lot of fun. I chose one of the options that the that stitch gave us, which was Zardoz, because Zardoz, if you've not watched the movie Zardoz, I highly recommend, because you see this guy right here. Yeah, that's played by Sean Connery. It's hilarious. And the detail that they put, yeah, it's good. I enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun stitching this up over the summer. I'd love seeing everyone else's, you know, what they chose or how they altered it and made it their own. Or if they chose one of the options that Stitch gave us, because they gave us, I don't know, like 15 or something that they ended up. And I almost chose King of the North. That's Zardoz. It's calling my name. It's hilarious. So, but that's another finish. Okay. Another finish. These are not your whips finishes, obviously. But that's okay. I finished my Black Cat Society by Frosted Pumpkin. This was a little two-parter that they've just released pretty recently. And I love this. This stitched up real quick, real fun. I enjoyed it. And what I used was this piece I've had in my stash for a little bit. It's called Diva, and it's a 28 casual linen from Picture This Plus. It's a really bright pink, deep, it's not quite as, this is brighter than it is in real life, but it's a deep, deep magenta. I would say magenta. These girls are cute. I did some skin color changing to diversify a little bit. I did change this from the orange to purple just because this orange was a little glaring on the top of the pink fabric, so I changed it to the purple and I'm happy with that. The orange doesn't look bad, but at this big of a section I think it would have been too, you know. So yeah, another cute little finish. Love the little details in the border. There's a cat, you know, she's hawking up a fur ball right there. Yeah, super cute. Thrilled with that. Thrilled with that. Okay, what's next? Your celebration. I showed you guys the Death Star. Oh, I showed you Classic Christmas Charm and Full Card Fox. Like a Society. Okay. I think that's it for finishes, I think. Again, I'm really trying to remember everything, but you know, I'm doing my best here. So I'm going to scroll through some whips that I've worked on. Again, this is over several months. I did pick up this little piece that I haven't touched in a long time. This is the Take a Dip Biscornu. This here It's a Barbariana design from this Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine. The rooster on the cover. And just a little progress. I think I worked on this stuff here. This I worked on Cross Stitch Finish Line, did the little summer challenge, and I picked this up for one of the days. I think Seaside, maybe S for Seaside. I don't remember now, but yeah. This is a really cute piece. And if I ever get it finished, it'll be my first biscornu. So. I don't think I showed this last time. I really probably should have watched my video back, and I apologize. I think this is a repeat. Sorry. My Korean dancers I've been working on for a long time too. So the stitch pattern that I'm making for my sister. I finished up a second dancer. Let me fold this up. I finished her up. I don't remember if I showed this before. I apologize if it's a repeat, but these are so cute. Yeah. It's just amazing colors that they put on these patterns. I love me some Soul Stitch, as you'll see by my haul. Okay. Now this guy I worked a lot on, and I made some really good progress. I don't know if you guys remember, I had this little schedule going on for the year. And I planned it out, and I've been following it pretty good. But I kind of deviated June-ish, July-ish or so. And then, like, I wanted to focus a lot on certain pieces as I was working in them, and I was like, let's get some good progress. There's your whips pieces, you know. So this is one of them. This is Leonardo Noel. He's dreamy. He is from this magazine, Cross Stitch and Needlework. Designed by Janelle Geese. Do we know how to pronounce that? Geese. Yeah, y'all, I made really good progress. I pretty much only had like stitching like his clothing and then like a little bit of his hat and stuff. Maybe his face. So I've put in almost everything. Oh, I have the birdhouse and the bird in the tree. So yeah, I've stitched everything else, and including filling in like back stitching, some eyelet stitches here, stuff like that. A lot of, and then this entire black work background. There's another border that goes around the outside, so I've still got quite a bit of stitching left, but man, I had a lot of fun working on this. Just gonna focus here. There's two colors in here basically, and the bottom layer, and I say layer because the bottom layer is just a DMC and a green, and this top layer, the one you kind of see more predominantly, is a Krynic. There's a lot of Krynic in this piece. His hat, his little vest, can you see that shimmer here? This is Whisper in his beard. I just love it. It's so whimsical. Yep. So I'm hoping to finish him before the end of the year. It's a goal for the end of the year. I can do it if I, just do it, right? Let me move my chart over here. Oh, this is my Year of Stitches piece that I'm still working on. My embroidery project. Just trucking along. I did have it in a hoop, and I stitched pretty much everything in the hoop. And I was like, well, maybe I just explore outside the hoop. So I kind of extended a board, did some border work, and so now it'll be like sort of a rectangular shape, because I'll come out over here too. Really having fun with this. Some days I get a little burnt out. I'm gonna be honest. I've missed some days, but it's okay. I'm still learning a lot of fun stitches and incorporating those stitches into some fun little designs. So what I decided to do was, not necessarily just work on stitches, but, do some specific imagery, if that makes sense. So this side I'm doing kind of florally garden theme. Minus the graduation cap. So I'm still tucking in a little, like, this is when my son graduated pre-K. I turned 40. Things like that. So still using it as sort of a diary almost, kind of for the year. This is the bag of threads I'm working with for that, and this is all anchor floss that a friend gave me, Connie. Where's that video girl? And so I've been using really mostly these anchor threads. Those are in my stash. So why not use them up? Right? Pardon the drink. Okay. Let me get my little, remember this bag? Okay. Hui. Another oldie but a goodie from this magazine. Is this piece. Ghost Limandala from Ink Circles. Pull this out a little bit. This is another one I'd like to finish before the end of the year. Made some good progress. Fold this here. I pretty much just had, I think, kind of this, a little bit of this here. So I moved up. This is on 28 count Tyco from Pictures Plus, and I love this fabric. I love this fabric. It's a silvery gray. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really nice. Pretty mindless stitching. I'm using 3041, which is one of my favorite DMC colors. I love this dusty purple. I kept it simple. You know I was going to do this one. Maybe you didn't know, but now you did. When Adele showed these sewing cats, I was all up on that. I said that will be mine. And I've pretty much just did a day on it so far. just start in the middle with the little thimble. Thread. Glare. But it's going to be pretty. Got this fabric. It's a silk weaver. It's going to be pretty. Get back to that. Next year, probably. But as you know, Miss Adele has her little stitch along group. So if you want to join it, stitch along with us. Another new start. How'd y'all know? But when I saw this, had to have it. Had to have it. Had to stitch it. Had to do it. All right. This Handmaid's Tale piece by Wild Violet cross stitch. It's a really beautiful piece. Yeah, it's really nice. I don't know if you've all also binged the TV show this summer. It was fantastic. The book is one of my faves. Now, this is technically a free pattern from Wild Violet, but you can contribute, you know, a couple bucks or whatever, however much you want to contribute to her. Also, there's an option for both. Make sense? Now, what am I using? I'm using actually this is a piece of fabric a friend gifted me. And so I'm using that. I think it was an old silk weaver. I lost my bag, but it's sort of a bluey gray. Thought it would be nice. Maybe it's 28 count. So just you know, simple little start so far, but I'm excited about it. Oh, I'm using Louisiana hot sauce from Weeks for the red. I wanted it to have like a variegation, kind of vintagey look to it. Does that make sense? This is actually another piece I want to finish, even though it's not a Your Whips piece because it's a new start, but I actually would like to get this finished before the end of the year too. Gotta get on all these things I want to finish before the end of the year. Alright, happily ever after. I'm staying caught up. I don't have October yet because I haven't stitched it yet, but yeah, staying caught up. This is just too cute. Yeah, look at this little house on the prairie. Look at the little house. I loved this one. This one was fun. Yeah. It's coming together. Anyone else really appreciating that they're making these a bit smaller? Because I still haven't finished freaking Once Upon a Time from what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Because it's gigantic. I just can't get into it. So that's a Your Whips piece. Anyway, so I'll do October. Maybe I'll work on that today. I don't want to work on them yet today because I have all day to myself. Same with McCloud's Factory. I'll stitch along, keep them caught up, keep them caught up. What I found very helpful is dedicating the first week of each month to the stitch alongs, except for October, which I've deviated from. So, caught up here. Can you see? Again, this is Under the Sea Daphne. It was the fabric of the month. 32 count. I know some folks are kind of like, I don't know, about the people that were chosen. I'm happy with everything. I don't know, whatever. I don't remember what I've showed. Maybe I didn't show Anthony, Susan Minnie Anthony. There's Harriet Tubman. So here's what I did for Harriet Tubman. While I know that the Underground Railroad was not a real railroad, I kept the rails as a symbol, you know, sort of symbolic. And I turned the tunnel into just like a little barn, you know, house thing. I'm pleased with that. Love Miss Rosa. Love this one. Did I show Frida? Sorry, I don't remember, man. Frida, I changed quite a bit. I changed her clothes because she needed to be more bright and more different colors. I changed the style of her easel to a style that she had. Yeah. And then the most recent two down here. So I still need to do October. I've forgotten who they were now. Oh, and a cosmonaut, which is exciting. First lady in space. Somebody else, I've forgotten now. Anyway, I'll finish those before the end of the month for sure. Gotta stay on track. Gotta stay on track. Well, this is my bag of tricks. Oh, a new start? I had a cousin that had a baby. And so I wanted to make something. I pulled from this magazine, World of Cross Stitching, 216. They had these cute letters with butterflies and flowers. So I'm just using that to spell out her name. I was toying with the idea of maybe doing like a birth sampler. I'm not sure. I might just do the name and put it on in a frame or on something that she can just kind of keep in her room. But it's coming out really cute. Look at those little flowers and stuff. Yeah, so gotta finish this because the baby's already here. Oops. That's all right. It's okay. It's all right. I keep it in my Q-snap just so I you know, it's like always there in my mind. Like, Chris, we need to work on that. It doesn't always work. What's in this bag of tricks? I've worked on a lot, you guys. I stitch just about every night. So, you know. Speaking of once upon a time, I did work a little bit on it. I worked on, what month is this? May. Find it. The Jack and the Beanstalk there. I pulled this out for that summer challenge in Cross Stitch Finish Line. Yeah. Cute. It is cute, but it's big, you know. Each block really takes a while, and I don't know, I struggle with this one for some reason. I don't know why, because I'm a Frosted Pumpkin fan, and I've been stitching them for years. But this particular one is just, I find it challenging. I find it challenging. What else is in here? I've not worked on these, but these are your whips pieces that I want to finish by the end of the year. Got a lot to finish by the end of the year. Gotta work on that one. Let's talk about this thing. I started this when it came out. What was this? 2015? This Sans Serif? That mystery sampler that they did? I started it and I haven't touched it since. Now this is 2015. I don't know, it was just something I wasn't liking this thing, right? So just to start here, on that moon. So as I was revisiting my whips, because I have UFO'd one, well, two basically. The one was just a start from 2 years ago that I've not started, much like that I hadn't worked on since, much like this one. I said, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm not gonna. What I've decided about this piece is I don't like the top and this together. They don't mesh. They do not match each other well to me. All right. So I'm cutting it off. I'm stitching this one. I'm stitching the bottom separately. And I may come back and do the top. I'm not sure I'm in love with that moon. And that's probably one of the things why I don't know. So I'm going to stitch this bottom part, which I like. I love the pumpkins, I love the birds, I love the sunflowers. And I'm going to love this piece again because I really liked it when it came out. But once I got stitching it, I was just like, I don't want to do this. I don't like this. What is going on with this? And I love the little second piece too. She put a bonus in each one. So I want to go back and do those too. So, yeah. I've got this scheduled a lot for next year. Once I made that realization, I put two and two together, I was like, this is going to be so much more enjoyable for me. What else is in here? Alright, this is the little bag I keep my cart next to my stitchy spot. I keep like whips in it. Obviously. Is that it? No. Where is... I started that Lost piece. Did I leave it upstairs? Clouds Factory put out this epic Lost design. And I worked on that. It should be in that bag. I'll probably put it upstairs though. I only had 2 characters finished. I finished Michael and... what's her name? What's her face? I finished Pretty Little DC. But it was a gift for my cousin for her wedding shower. So I don't have that to show. Sorry. Oh, tea and cakes. Where the hell are all my projects? I must have put that stuff upstairs. What in the world? Or it's over there somewhere. I don't know what to do with this stuff. Pardon me. I brought my at work project home. I know I was planning on making a video from this Halloween 2011, excuse me. Primitive Hairs Wicked Night. Love that. And so I just work on it, you know, on my lunch break. I get a half hour for lunch. So it's not super duper long time, but That's good enough to make decent progress. So I got an unwieldy needle minder here. Yeah, it's still, what the hell. All right. So yeah, I've finished a half a page here. Finished all the words. And started on the second half. Easy peasy, I'll be done in no time. This is basically going to be my at-work project until it's done. And this is a year whips piece, so that'll be finished. Hold only for the reach. Yeah, again, I was trying to get the highlights, but I missed some whips. You know, you'll catch them next time I work on them. I've started a bunch of projects. I'm still doing my 4 new starts a month. 1 ornament, 1 thing from a magazine, 1 digital pattern, and 1 like regular leaflet or book pattern. I did have an ornament finished too. Dang. Sorry, y'all. Anyway. You know, if I get these things more frequently, I won't forget all this stuff. Moon here out of page finish. Tea cakes, lost so many cats. Good night. I think I got just about everything here. I'm doing the 31 day of and 31 Halloween pieces. Okay, so here's what's funny. Into September, I was like, I kind of want to ditch my schedule here, and I really want to work on like all of my Halloween projects. And so I pulled them all out, and I had like 27 Halloween pieces that I have started. That's almost one. That's one a day, right? Almost. So with 4 new starts, yeah, that's 1 a day. So Soulful Stitching Group has Melanie put a challenge out. I mean, really right after I had pulled out like all my Halloween stuff out, and I was like, "Did you just read my mind?" Because it was funny. And so I've been doing that, and it's been fun. I tell you, I've been touching pieces that I started like last year, or even the year before, you know, for like Stitch Mania or the Crazy January, you know, crazy starts. And so it's been real nice just to touch those again. I did not bring those pieces over here to show, but it's okay. Let's reach for stash. I got a pile of stuff over here. I bought a Lowry stand. Like everyone else, yeah, had to have it. I had to have it. Got some fabric, some Country Mocha, 36 count. Yep. I'll start that this month. Yeah, I got this one too. Because why the hell not? Because it's awesome. I love this little town. Lila Studio. I got this one too. The other new Kathy Berg. Halloween greetings. Look at that bat. There's like a little village living in its bat wings. Had to have that. I was a fortunate winner of Miss Priscilla's giveaway. I won it off her Facebook page. The hands-on design, Sunflower Manor. This one's adorable. The pumpkins and the sunflowers. Too much, too much. So I gotta get some threads and fabric. Thank you, Miss Priscilla. I'm very excited to get this started. And thanks to Kathy Haberman for putting all these together. It's been a real cool series. I got a pile of stuff over here, you guys. I'm probably missing a bunch of stuff too. Plus all the digital stuff I bought. A bunch of sales happened over this summer, right? Klaus Factory had a sale. I bought a couple things. Does Stitchrovia have a sale? I don't know. Don't a Stitch have a sale? Yeah. Don't even get me started. But I won another giveaway from Amy Gunderson, who she's here on Flosstube, and she's on Instagram, and she does really nice work. And she had a little giveaway on Instagram, in which I won. She is also my Year of Whips pen pal. So now this was a piece that she worked on and finished. And I said, "Ooh, I like you that." So she sent me the pattern and some fabbies. Look at that pink. Isn't that fun? Looks like an 18 count. Cute. Can't wait to start that. Flower bot. Wait, no. Friendly flower bot. I love ink circles. And then she sent me this kit, artiste kit. It's a stamped cross stitch. But really it's also, they call it cross stitch. Like there's some cross stitch sections, but there's some free embroidery too, freehand embroidery stuff. Glare from the depths here. So that's fun. So you see some of it stamped here, and then like there's this, so you can do it any kind of stitch you want. It'll be really pretty with like a stem stitch. Yeah, so that's exciting. I love the colors. So that's gonna be fun. Thank you, Amy. She also sent me some fabric, a cute little duffel bag that I keep all my small projects in. Was there something else? Oh, I can't remember now. Sorry, but okay, a pile of stuff over here, you guys. Let's move it over here. Okay. Yep. This had to happen. I'll finish that very soon in a forest screw. So when I bought sewing cats, as we say, charts can't travel alone. That's the new saying. Especially when you order from Soda Stitch, because, you know, they're coming from overseas and you're paying shipping and all. So I bought Mini Cookie Time also. Duh. Our girl and the flower. Pretty. Children in a Home book. Again, I'll probably make this for my sister. The home books. Cupcakes. Here's why I bought all this sweet stuff. Once upon a time, several years ago, Crystal said, "I'm going to make all this dessert themed stuff for my kitchen." And I stitched some, I got some embroidered pieces and stuff. I mean, no, and I got now one of them hanging on the walls or nothing, because once I stitch something, that's all I do. I really need to get on that though. Time for myself, because that's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. Trisha 3L Threads did some clearing out. I bought Salem Sisters too. I'm not taking it out of the package, y'all. So. August Praise Cooler. Little alien schoolgirl, one I've always wanted. Thanks, Trisha. And then I remember some months back when Emily was going through that big thing, that big like crate box full of patterns that her husband had found at like a yard sale or flea market or something. I claimed one of them. And she did send it to me. She also included one that she thought I would like. She's right. These whimsical animals. Look at this whale. Blooming critters. So it's critters and flowers. Look at the lion. His mane is made of flowers. Yeah. Y'all know me. I love the vintage. Whimsical stuff. I'm trying to see if there's a year. 1982. This is the one that I claimed. It's called Child of Wonder. And I really liked it for this mushroom guy. Really adorable. But they're all just really whimsical. Yeah, this one is, it's amazing. I want to stitch all of these. I really do, because they're all